Good day, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Our presentation focuses on an innovative solutions for renewable energy, which is the hydrokinetic energy power system. So this system taps into the kinetic energy of water to generate clean and sustainable power. So let's take a look closer at this exciting technology. So here I am here to present my proposed research study about the topic of design and development of Arduino MKR-based hydrokinetic energy power system using Scuttle in-stream turbine in Pangaw River at Lipa City, Batangas. So for the introductions, so an industrial society's lifeblood is energy. The amount of energy required to sustain our society is increasing as the world's populations grow and people seek for a higher standard of living. At the same time, non-renewable resources, particularly liquid fuels, are becoming increasing scarce. As a result, there is a widespread consensus that in order to avert an energy crisis, the amount of energy required to sustain society must be limited and renewable energy source must be utilized to the greatest extent possible. So here, hydropower, also known as hydroelectric power, is a renewable energy source that generates electricity by altering the natural flow of a river or other body of water using a dam or diversion structure. So my proposed study will be able to create a hydroelectric system that will be an additional source of electricity with the integrations of a wireless monitoring systems and fault detections with systems by combining the principle of hydroelectricity with the Internet of Things. So this project will be a great assistance to various products that will run through the system such as emergency electricity, supply, street lighting, and charging stations for communication devices in the event of power outages. So these are the objectives of my study is to design the systems with detailed dimensions, materials, and technical specifications, ensures the system control capabilities including managing power circuits from the turbine to the load, and lastly, testing the system for efficiency, safety under simulated and real world conditions. For the materials and the methods, so the research employed a structured development methodology divided in the design and testing stages. So the system consists of Scuttle in-stream turbine, Arduino MKR microcontroller, GSM modules, and various sensors, including voltage and current sensors. The design stage involves creating schematics, the 3D models, which is used as SolidWorks, and flow diagram tailored to the Pangaw River conditions. Here, as you can see in figure 1 for my design prototype, this is my final design prototype, and this is the side view of the prototype and the top view of the prototype. And as you can see, in the figure 4, it shows the distribution panel design. Although it is wireless, the researcher designs this panel with built-in ammeters and voltmeter, also which can monitor power once the system is under maintenance. So cable entry consists of standard IP65 M12 brass type cable gland. So canopy is a multi-bead collar roofing, zero point 0.5 mm thickness. The body structure frame design as 2 by 2 angle bars, and the body covering use aluminum cladding. And as you can see here in the next figure, it shows the design of the blade. Alloy aluminum plate is the material used in the design of the blade. It consists of 3 mm thickness. The revolution per minute of the motor gearbox is standard to 35 to 75 RPM. DC generator has 12 VDC output, which is made of brush type. So in figure 6, as you can see, this is the measurement of the in-stream turbine design. And the next one is for the wiring diagram. So here, for the wiring diagram, as you can see, there is a motor. The motor generates AC power, which is connected to a diode bridge for rectifications. So the red and black wires indicates the AC to DC conversions. So The DC output from the diode bridge flows to the charge controller using the red positive and the black negative wires. And the charge controller connects to the battery terminal to manage charging. The positive red and the negative black wires connects appropriate to the battery. So the DC power from the battery is routed from the terminal block for organized power distributions. So the red and black wires maintains polarity, and the terminal block supplies the power to the circuit breakers, which acts as safety switches before becoming connecting to the inverter. And the inverter converts DC to AC power and supplies it to the load using appropriate wires. And the next one, the sensor for Arduino, the voltages and current sensors are connected to the Arduino's analog and digital pins for monitoring sensors wire for monitoring sensors. So sensor wires are approximately color coded for clarity. And the next one, for the texting, there are four considerations, which is the maximum power output is the first. So based on the load of the turbine, which is 50%, 75%, 100%, we come up with the unit efficiency 11.86, 17.85, and 23.82. The table 2 shows the machine efficiency based on the water elevation. So I assumed, or I created an assumption for the elevations, and this will be the machine efficiency, which is to be computed as the P of the electrical over the P of the hydraulic. The next one is the power stored per hour in the battery. So this is the uh, calculations for the power stored per hour, and this is the calculations for the machine efficiency based on the water flow rate. So for the result and the discussion, the Arduino MKR based hydrokinetic power system with scuttle stream turbine shows a strong performance in efficiency and safety. It achieved an average efficiency of 59.55% with a water flow rate of 0.30 cubic meter per second, effectively converting kinetic energy into electrical power. So at full load, the system delivered a peak load of 2.89 kilowatt, meeting power needs for street light and emergency stations. So the system's real-time monitoring via IoT using the Arduino MKR microcontroller and sensors allowed operators to track vital parameters like motor speed and battery levels. So the system also demonstrated potential community benefits, offering renewable energy and contributing to environmental sustainability by reducing fossil fuels independence. However, efficiency showed minor fluctuations depending on water flow, and escapability remains a challenge. So further iteration could address these issues, improving the system's broader applicability. So for the conclusions, the study successfully developed an Arduino MKR-based hydrokinetic energy power system offering a sustainable solutions for renewable energy source. Uh, the proposed project underscores the feasibility of deploying similar systems in other regions with abundant water resources, contributing to global efforts in promoting sustainable energy. The challenge such as optimizing turbine design for varying flow rates and scaling the system for large applications present opportunities for future improvements. So these are the references provided in the research for the Arduino MKR based hydrokinetic energy power system using Scuttle Stream turbine. I, that would be all for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening and have a blessed day.